So it's tough being an online influencer nowadays. Sometimes you get so uncontrollably mad at a movie aimed at little girls you have to go out and buy a load of Barbie dolls so you can set them on fire to epically own the libs. Sometimes you're an ugly woman who no one cares about and you're so desperate for attention you declare yourself to be a PDF file. Sometimes you're a closeted Mexican who really wants to lead the white race and you foolishly make enemies of Ethan Ralph, who then proceeds to reveal everyone in your group, America First, are gay PDF files in front of a huge audience and completely destroy it. But as I was saying, life as an influencer is tough. Building an organic audience and keeping it as things change from day to day, it's a really demanding thing to do. And there's no more organic grassroots influencer than 20-year-old Harry Sissons. This guy is legit. He was in love with Joe Biden from a young age, and back when he was 9, he made his Twitter account so he could do some baby simping for Sleepy Joe. You know, perfectly normal things 9-year-olds do. It's not a repurposed government account or anything like that. Don't be so racist. And Harry is the king of social media as well. For most of his time on Twitter, bigots seem to think the stupid things he says are really stupid. So he mostly got ratioed on every post he made. Until last week, where he started getting thousands and thousands of likes. Way more than he used to, and ceased to be ratioed any longer. This came with almost no growth in his follower rate, which might make a white supremacist transphobe think he was using bots to appear popular, but not me. I know Harry is basically the MVP rising star of the influencer world. Everyone wants to hear his opinions on everything, as long as it's about hearing how much Harry wants to make love to Joe Biden. Yet more evidence about this guy's meteoric rise to the top is that he and his boyfriend, Chris Mulray, another Gen Z twink influencer who posts schizo videos, who is also madly in love with Joe Biden, released a podcast where they say how great and perfect the Democrats are in every single way and how bad Republicans are for an hour every week. Wow! Can you imagine how many people would want to listen to children talk about things they have no idea about? This podcast is gonna be huge. First off, while searching for it on YouTube, you can put the name in backwards, i.e. Harry and Chris Unplugged, instead of Chris and Harry Unplugged, and it still takes you there. That's a bit odd, isn't it? If you put spaces in between my name, YouTube doesn't know what you were talking about. But this channel only has 510 subscribers, and you can type in the completely wrong name for the channel, and it still gets you there. Why would Google be doing personal SEO for two fresh off the streets, totally grassroots, organic Gen Z, absolutely not government employees, influencers with 510 subscribers? That's a bit odd. But obviously this podcast is a hit. Let's look at these numbers. These guys have huge audiences. I'm sure my tiny channel is going to weep with jealousy at this. Episode 1 starts off with 2.2k views. Kind of okay, I guess. But then you look at the like and dislikes and it becomes clear people just click to ratio them, which was achieved. Well, that's only the first episode. Obviously things start to snowball after that. That's how it always happens. It just takes a little while for you to bring your huge audience across, right? Well, episode 2 has 824 views. Episode 3 442 views, and episode 4 has 575 views. Totally organic influencers with huge audiences though, guys. Hundreds of thousands of totally real followers translate into numbers like this. So obviously things are going well for our realistic little AI twink Harry. His podcast is getting mad sick views. Joe Biden is probably going to schedule a sniffing for all his hard work for the regime. And today Harry appears to have got a little too excited when his handlers gave him some propaganda to shill for the government about Trump. He got indicted for something stupid again. I don't really care about that. But it seems that these totally organic influencers have the same newswire feed as the actual newsrooms, as Harry Sissons broke the news about Trump on his Twitter page several minutes before any of the mainstream media had actually done so. Now, how could a regular 20-year-old Gen Z influencer who just likes politics and wants to marry Joe Biden get hold of that information at exactly the same time as the mainstream media without being a government employee? How would that be possible? I'll answer that one for you. It isn't possible. This kid is an extremely obvious fed. No one makes Twitter accounts when they're 9. No one just suddenly starts being ratioed on Twitter for their stupid opinions. No one has YouTube SEO their tiny YouTube channel with 500 subs. No one is getting red hot Trump indictment news the second it goes to press, unless you are a federal agent. It's not just the left either. If someone says exactly what you want to hear 100% of the time, be suspicious. The right is full of this shit as well. They know no one watches TV TV anymore, and the influencer grifter market is hot right now. Keep yourself safe from propaganda. Except for Careful's. Fuck that guy. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and share, subscribe, see more content like this. Thanks, boy.